Just the back and forth momentum swap. That there's a big rock. Here comes Romero, but a pull counter.
There we go. We have a champion, ladies and gentlemen.
First ever China versus China title fight in UFC history. We're using Xianonan, waiting for Zhang over here to touch our gloves. And we know that with, this guy. We know that with Weili Zhang, she has a lot of tools at her disposal. A lot of her tools is, on top of being able to strike extremely well, she does definitely hold a grappling edge in comparison to Xianonan. And I think that's exactly what they're going to look to exploit. Ooh, okay. I see you, dog. Learn how to strike today, huh? I'm going to need you to realize something. Just because you got... No, dog. Still, dog. Come on, Prometti. Brother, you have Zhang. Come on, dog. You got to do better. You got to do better, dog. Yeah, I highly doubt Xianonan is going to be able to out-grapple Zhang like this. I mean, I could be surprised. I've been wrong before. Everybody's been wrong before. We're predicting MMA fights, but I think it'll take a massive fuck-up on Weili's part in order for that to happen. We're going to look to hunt the back. I mean, I do like Xianonan's chances. She has a chance of stinging. She has a very good chance of stinging Zhang. She's been hurt before. She got hurt against Amanda Lemos. Amanda Lemos did also have her, her time to shine a little bit against Weili with that dart. Was a ninja choke attempt, but led to her getting a darce because it's a darce variation. We don't have much on the ground here to kind of threaten this Zhang with, but honestly, bro, all these patches have helped push things in the right direction because this gets easily punished. You are lucky I don't have a guillotine, dog. Attack the back mount. It's cool. By all means. And we got 5 rounds to work. Perfect. One of my favorite 4 stars, too. You gotta take down the YouTube. What I do, dog? Ooh, okay. I respect the ambition. I respect it. This is an MMA game. Just could have been better set up. And we have her mounted. We don't really need to try and transition. I don't really need to go for submission or anything like that. This round's pretty much been in our control. And I'd be very surprised if this happened. But think about how historical it is for Chinese MMA to have 2 Chinese fighters. And not only that, 2 Chinese women fighting for a title. I guarantee a champion is going to return to China unless some crazy double DQ nonsense happens. But it speaks volumes to whatever system that they're developing over there for their women in MMA. They're doing a really, really great job because both Zhang and Xianonan have been super, super exciting in all of their UFC fights. I think, Yan was the one that fought Mackenzie Dern. Like, survived some crazy submission attempts from Dern and pretty much beat her pillar to post. This guy, listen, man, I'm not gonna fake love touch you or anything like that. We are gonna look to utilize our tools to the best of our ability. Brother, are you? Do you not? What are you doing? Do you not see the situation that is beholding in front of you? No, dog. Man, you are just... It just hasn't been the same for you, huh? It just hasn't been the same. Why are you shaming her like this? Are you gonna try to take me down? Are you gonna try to take me down? Are you crazy? By all means, bro. By all means. You are not going to submit me. Oh, she doesn't have that little escape. What are you doing that's draining my stamina so much? Okay, I see something. That was interesting. Straightforward. Probably didn't expect that. Okay, that was interesting. Something there. Something there was not draining his stamina on that denial. I wonder why. Brother, you gotta understand something. You are not... You are not the superior grappler in this situation, though. Relax. I see what he's doing. I see what he's doing. It's like you can't grapple for shit unless you're fishing for some shit, huh? So currently, right now, there's an issue with what is it? There's an issue with sometimes the fake not draining the offensive person when you deny them, because they're not really supposed to have that much of a benefit when they fake in that position. So this guy, absolutely dog shit horrible. Just bringing shame to China. He's bringing an immense amount of oh, come here! No. Come here. Did you quit? Come on. Come on. I'm right here. I'm 10 toes down. He said, fuck you, this thing. This thing. You know what? This nigga said, fuck it. And he got stuck in the animation. Yo. He not right, bro.
You ready to fight?
He not good. He's like, fuck it, I'm not gonna submit this guy. Come on, dog. He's like, I'm not gonna outstrike this guy. I mean, out-grapple this guy. I'm gonna get... Dog, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Be happy I don't have a rear naked choke from here. I do have one here, though. I should submit you just for the sake of being petty, but... I mean, I could. But overall, what I'm really intrigued about with this matchup between... oh, shit. Well, that happened. Between Zhang and Xianonan is going to be... Is Yang going to be able to find some right-hand counters? That was nice. Ooh. Okay, that was good to know. Right-hand counters against the leg kicks. Dog. No. You can't. What is wrong with this guy? I respect it. I respect the consistency. You always know what you're gonna get with this guy, huh? Oh my lord, man, you must be hurting the most from these past changes. I didn't think I'd be grappling this much today with Xianonan, but we'll take it. And he really wants to go out on his shield too, which is crazy to me. Bro, you are blessed I don't have a guillotine. Take the back. Attack the rear naked choke. Fake here. Uh-oh. That was a real transition, bitch. That's how you get a submission, brother. That's how you get it. That's how you get it. Oh, back flat too? Oh, I'm going to take your cheeks right now. I'm going to take your cheeks right now. Right now. That's mine. Zhang's cheeks are mine. Xianonan. Via submission out of all things. That is definitely an outcome that is not going to happen. Like, I don't think that's going to happen outside of Zhang getting extremely hurt. But that's cool. I wanted to showcase a little bit more striking, but I guess we got to showcase a bit of the grappling too. You know what? And I'll search for another fight. I'll search for another fight just for y'all. This is part of the main card at least, so I at least got to do 2 for the show to Xianonan. Just submission win. The matchup we're gonna have this weekend versus Zhang Weili Zhang. We're using Xianonan once again. After fighting, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna stay on after fighting Prometi. I was very, very confused by his performance. iTech YouTube. Why does that name sound familiar? I think. I'm trying to remember. I think it's Melo's boy. Okay. Zhang Weili versus Xianonan. Now, if there's anything between both of these individuals where there's going to be a significant difference with how they approach the fight, Zhang Weili has a significant grappling edge in between both of them. Like, it's without question. If you guys don't believe me, you can go look up Xianonan almost armbarring herself from bottom side control. That is how inept she is on the ground. At the same time, that is what it comes down to her offense. Defensively, when it came against Mackenzie Dern's submission attempts, she held her own pretty well, and she was able to survive losing a fight that she was winning the fight, but she almost got Hail Mary subbed in round 5 and somehow pulled through. So with Xianonan, our goal right now is to keep things on the feet as much as possible and point fight. If there's any way that you can try to win a bout against a champion like Zhang Weili, is that you want to point fight with her. Don't get into an unnecessary brawl. And with all the weapons that we have with Xianonan, on top of the rear oblique side kick and whatnot, she doesn't have a front kick. I don't know why. If you guys have a clip of her throwing a front kick, I would greatly appreciate it. Or hopefully she throws one against Zhang Weili. I'm pretty sure both of these fighters actually don't have front kicks to the head. So that's kind of weird because they both know how to throw a damn front kick. This is gonna be basically a part of our game. We don't have to get past a certain threshold of needing to throw X amount of combinations, especially in this weight class. I always call this weight class the unpatched weight class in terms of stamina. You'll see fighters gas out occasionally, but realistically speaking, with the way how much the community knows things with fighting in the game, how the stamina system works, people have gotten smarter. They know how to manage it, right? They throw their shot and then they recover. I think certain things need to be adjusted with the short-term stamina recovery. We did bring that up to the developers. There was a point in UFC 3 where it would be is the way that it'll pick up the stamina. It's a nice tight round so far. It'll pick up the stamina. Like the lower your short-term stamina region was, then it'll recover faster up until it got to a specific threshold as it got closer. And then it would be slower after like that initial 1-2 burst. It helped kind of discourage just pot-shotting 1-2 shots. 1-2 shots. And just kind of blitzing those. And I think they need to re-implement that change. I don't know what changed. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was in UFC 4. It could be that when they switched the engine, that change didn't follow through. Because I know Suave Jamie freaking hates it. Like, you can hear Suave Jamie, like, rambling from the rafters in Ireland. Just talking about it. And believe me, brother, I know. It's one of my biggest pet peeves, too. And thankfully, we did talk about that over in Vancouver. But clean round, great round. You probably won the previous round. I mean, I'd hope so. This is my type of fight. Contrary to popular belief, as crazy as finishes as I tend to get for showcases and whatnot, I am more happy if I can shut somebody out on the cards than actually getting a finish. To the point where, like, I'll stream and be like, I'm going to win this decision. And Swiss Livebacks will be like, you disgust me, you coward. And the thing is, too, like, if you're trying to fight extremely, quote-unquote, technical, it is not just you throwing one shot and then taking turns. If anything, that's like the furthest thing from technical. Being technical is a level of expertise from what you know what your fighter has and what you're able to do. Yang Xianonan, her best weapons are her oblique side kick. She, much like Zhang Weili, she utilizes the lead leg kick pretty well. She also has a nice lead hook, and she likes to follow through it. So, oh, that should have kicked out your base leg, but we'll chalk that up to Skynet. Go. Also, off the back foot, she generates a good amount of power. And we've seen Zhang Weili eat some bad shots that she does not need to be eating. I think Amanda Lemos stunned her, I believe, in round 4, was it? Round 4. So she's prone. She's also been knocked out before. And while I do believe that Zhang Weili is the better fighter, I mean, even in game, like, Zhang Weili is an absolute monster. Man, get the fuck out of me. Alright. Oh! Mama huevo! I know y'all saw that. We need to buff those frames on those minor slips. Minor pulls, really. That should still trap me. We might have to do the same change that they did for the Ducks. Ooh. That's way to fire back. There we go. And the thing is, like, you want to have hair trigger responses when you're using a four-star fighter, especially, and you're going against a fighter that has more power. You need to have some type of on-the-spot counter trigger that's going to make them respect what you're firing back. Because a lot of times, what ends up happening is the person using the fighter just doesn't respect what you're throwing back. And they're like, whatever, I have the fighter with better health stats, so I don't have to acknowledge that. But look at that, speak of the devil, bust up the nose. Zhang Weili. The nice little cross. Try to fire off the head kick. He's hanging back still. I mean, it is 5 rounds, so I can see where he's kind of weighing this down. I'll sit right here. I already won this round. I already know I did. He does not want to press forward. He does not want to press forward. He's like, nah, bro, I'm good. That landed. I'll sit right here. This might end up happening. Hey, this might end up happening this weekend. It might be the one boring fight on the main card. I already know I won that round. Once you got the damage going, her corner's telling her, you good. That nose got busted up. That nose is busted up. This is how when you're playing against a higher rated fighter, your goal is to neutralize. Neutralize. The more that you're able to do that, the more likely that you are going to be able to put the odds in your favor. Zhang Weili, especially on the fact that he's in southpaw, I don't think Zhang Weili really. Oh right. I was kicking his legs. So her switch stance is not that great. I forgot that's a little added benefit. I'm kicking the legs for the showcase, and I forgot the Zhang Weili switch stance is not that great. Gonna try to attack to the head. I don't like how that cut opened up after just 2-3 hooks. After I felt like I was going virtually untouched in that second round. But it is what it is. Trying to counter as I'm throwing the kick. I will keep a mental note of that. That should have landed. There we go. Another one. That's the beautiful thing about those counters. My members are pretty much going to be aware of this because I am dropping a video with certain anti-meta things. But those type of counters where you get the little flash icon, they're special. The game is telling you pretty much won on a frame advantage counter there. Nice rear body kick. The 1-2 lands. So now that we have the nose affected by Zhang Weili's nose affected, by the 1-2, we can really focus on delivering that 1-2. Especially now that she's in southpaw, that 2 is going to land with more power on the open side. So we can just hand back. There we go. That's your circling. Hand back, circle, lead leg kick. This actually might be how the fight goes if Xianonan wins. More likely than not, though, Zhang Weili's probably gonna hurt her, take her down, and then submit her, or finish her in like the ground position. All depends on how much respect that she also gives Xianonan. First ever China versus China title fight. And back. There we go. Oh! He held block. That's why he didn't get that. No leg kick. But a minute left. Hand back, came back. I'm chilling. I'm right here. Try to throw the leg kick as like bait. There we go. Another one lands. Well, gets blocked apparently. Notice I'm trying to sneak in that lead leg kick. There we go. Another one lands. Lead leg kick as he's throwing the jab. I'm back. We're up 3-0. We're definitely up 3-0. Without question. What the hell is my corner telling me? I could have swore I heard something about we're winning the fight everywhere, right? Oh, come on. Do not over-exaggerate that one cut. It's off the leg kick. Ugh. That was a nasty one. Round 4. There we go. Open up the cut. Managing our stamina pretty well. I say that and then I whiff a shot. Okay. I see where this player has defaulted to. They're kind of stuck what I call paralysis by analysis. Right? There's a lot I can kind of tell that this person's kind of overthinking. And what ends up happening is a lot of players and some people, like, they get impatient when they see this. Like, the other person will not commit to anything else. Even if they lose the fight, they won't commit to anything else because they're waiting for that one opportunity. More oftentimes than not, what this person's probably going to be looking for is going to be trying to fire off some head kick to try and hurt me, and then trying to get a critical rock situation, because the amount of stamina that Zhang Weili has right now will allow for her to really blitz. He's not really effectively targeting the body or leg kicks at all. I can already kind of recognize that those shots are throwaway shots. Like, they're meant to distract me, but they're not really meant to actually do some form of work with them. So me being aware of that lets me know that I'm really only have to be focusing on like the headshot. See that? It's waiting for me to go, waiting for my stamina to get low, and then for your... See that? Every single time I throw. Every single time. Tries to fire right back. And when you know that every single time you go, your opponent's trying to take turns with you, it makes it that much easier to time them. Nope. Nope. You're trying to pressure me. That's a dangerous thing to go for. Unless I'm using like Jim Miller or some shit and you got Connor. You're trying to force something ugly, my friend. I smell it. You forget. I did some damage on that leg. Focusing up. Got 30 seconds incoming. There we go. Scamping on the pull. We're good. That's 2 slip hooks now. 2 forward slip hooks now. Noted. That's the Hail Mary. The forward slip hook is going to be the Hail Mary strike. That's what's going to give Tech here the victory. He's going to try to hard slip a jab, go for a crazy rock, then forward slip hook, end my showcase. We're not going to let that happen, though. There's 2 ways I like to counter. I've been seeing players pick up on it, too, which is really good. I tell people all the time, like, you guys, if I'm showing y'all some shit in a tutorial, I want you guys picking up on it. So, on top of trying to go for a hook when your opponent is slip hooking, you can also go to the body. I've showcased that on my channel. It's on my tutorial. And I also recently started doing like the elbow. When I see somebody forward slip hooking, sometimes it's a little bit faster than throwing the hook. Are you serious, dog? Oh, I chuckle at that. I'm gonna let you feel safe to keep throwing it. I'm gonna let you feel safe. Young Xianonan is gonna let Xiang Weili feel safe. Cause our health is similar. I got a little bit more. I'm gonna switch up the tempo on you. There we go. You are not watching your head off, dog. Aww. I was hoping that he'd slip right there. I was ready to go. Ah! Xiang Weili's knocked out. Ah! Fucking Joe Rogan. Yo, I'm right here, dog. You gonna have to do something. Aim back. Young Xianonan, you got a world title in your hands right now. You're up 4. You up 4. You up 4. Aim back. Yeah, this is one of the nice things. When people start respecting your counters, this is what ends up happening. There we go. I told ya. Heavy-handed exchange right there. Came back, dominate the center. The sim crowd must be loving this fight right now. They're going to be loving this. Herb is looking like he's getting a little bit close. Herb's eyes always crack me up. I'm letting you know something I don't. Or angle off. You trying to get one back, dog. Oh! Stop. Yeah, that makes sense. There's not enough offense being fired off by Xiang Weili here. Not enough. There's too much waiting. It's too passive, and there's 49 seconds left in the fight. They're not going to stop it. Unless I knock him down like 3-4 times right now and then back up. All that blood on the canvas and it ain't mine. What you gonna go for? Knew it. We'll like pseudo aggressively pursue a finish. We don't really need to. Yeah, he's already conceded. That's a shutout. Oh, damn. It went. I didn't even press skip. All right. Let's hear it out.
We go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-45.
50-45. 50-46. That means it was a 10-10. All right. That's going to be it for Xianonan. She's taking on Xiang Weili this weekend. We'll see if she pulls it off. I don't think so, but I've seen crazier things. Remember 17, I appreciate y'all. Much love. Take care. And a wonderful weekend. I'm out of here.